All right, kindergarten, it is Friday and it is time for some Friday fun experiments. And today we're continuing to talk about our light energy. And we've talked about how light can go through things. Well, we know that light can go through windows because they are transparent. It can go through plastic because it's transparent, which means you can see through it. It can even go through some plastic bottles. It's transparent. It's a little bit harder to look through the green soap, but the plastic bottle on top is definitely through. Light can even go through a cup. This one isn't as transparent. It's a little bit more translucent. You can see through it, but not as clearly as, say, my plastic. But I also have some water in here, and you can see that light even goes through the water. And we're going to talk a little bit about water today. Now, when light goes through things like water, and sometimes even plastic, it has this word that comes up, and it's called refraction. It is a very big word. And I help to remember this because it has the word frac in it. And when I hear the word frac, I think of the word fracture, which means to break. So refraction has the part frac like fracture, meaning to break. Refraction has to do with breaking light. Now, you ask, Mrs. Reyes, how can you break light? Well, it's not really a full break. It's more of a bend, but we can bend light when it passes through objects such as plastic or water. Sometimes you take a prism and you put it by light. It actually bends the light and you get a rainbow on the wall. So it bends the light a little differently and it produces colors. And that has to do with refraction. Frac, to break or bend. So I know some of you are thinking, what is she talking about? How is that even possible? Well, it happens because of how light goes through. Sometimes it kind of focuses on the center of something and then it gets things broken, bent. Sometimes things can even be reversed looking. Very interesting. We are going to be doing a science experiment to show how light can bend or break and change the way things look. So be sure to be doing that. My friends who are virtual, I'll show you the experiment, and please try this at home. It's pretty cool. Okay, kindergarten, so I'm going to show you an experiment with refraction. And here is just an ordinary plain glass of water. I have put 2 small arrows on a piece of paper. One is purple and one is green. Let's watch what happens when light passes through the water. Let's see what happens to my arrows. Let's see if, there we go. Look at the way the arrows are pointing. Let me bring this back up. Up, there's the purple one. Now when I bring it back down, it's pointing in the opposite direction. Let's try this. I'll bring them back up. And there's the green one. Look at the direction they're pointing. I put them below the water line. And look what happened. They are now pointing in the opposite direction. Because as light has passed through the water and through the glass, it has changed the direction in which the arrows are pointing. The arrows didn't change. It's just the way you see it with refraction. Give that a try at home and see what you see.